Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm great. So you're Tony Malady, right? I'm Connor with Gardner.
Yeah, that's right. It's nice to meet you, Connor.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm glad we're finally able to meet. So I have to ask, did you happen to catch any of the SEC championship over the weekend?
It's good to see the local teams make it to the playoffs for the first time, even though I am originally from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm actually from Ohio myself, but I've adopted the Atlanta teams over the years too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hopefully they'll do well in the playoffs. I know Oklahoma will be a tough match.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a fun one to watch. So let me ask you, you're pretty new to Bluebell, isn't that correct?
That's right. I've only been here for about 3 months. It's been challenging, but I'm really enjoying work so far. How long have you been with Gardner?
I've been with them for about a year and a half now. Gardner's a great company. It's definitely been the best work experience I've ever had. So you said you were from Wisconsin. Did you go to school up there?
Wisconsin Madison.
Oh man, you guys had a tough loss to the Buckeyes Saturday night.
Yeah, but I'm still sick over that one. But it was a great game. But we're so close to we're so close. It was pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah, I know that feeling pretty well. I definitely have a love-hate relationship with football. So how have you been adjusting to your new job as CIO?
It's been a really great experience so far. Definitely a challenge, but I'm really enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I can imagine there's a lot of pressure with a job like yours, especially with all the things you have to do.
Yes, you're right. It's definitely hard to balance everything.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. Finding the right balance between all of the work you are doing is very important.
So Gardner was recommended me by one of my close friends. I'm curious to know a little bit about your company.
Well, what we really pride ourselves on is helping business leaders and helping companies succeed. I know it's incredibly challenging running a business, especially when you're in a position like you are. So that's why we want to be there for you. We offer many services that would be of benefit to you, and I would love to discuss them with you in more detail if you have more time.
Yeah, it sounds great. I'm definitely interested in hearing more about what Gardner has to offer.
Great. I believe there's a lot we can do for you. So, from my understanding, this is a pretty old company, right?
Yes, it's 2017 is actually our 100th anniversary of being in business.
Wow, that's incredible. That's a long time. How many employees do you have? Does Bluebell Federal have right now?
We're right around 1,000 employees at the moment, but we're always expanding.
I know you were founded in Atlanta, and that you've expanded to other states as well, right?
Offices throughout the United States, in 8 states actually, but we want to continue expanding further.
Being the CIO of a company of that size, that must mean a lot of responsibility.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been a significant change from my previous job. I'm finding it really difficult to manage everything at once, and of course, I've had to sacrifice a lot of time away from home and family.
I know it can be especially hard when there's getting less and less time away from home. What are some of the things causing you to be so overwhelmed?
Well, because we're operating around the country, and the fact that we have clients in multiple states, it's been very challenging balancing the workload, especially since we have a lack of resources due to the constant expansion and increasing customer base. I feel like we're looking the guidance and support we need, as well as the research.
So it feels like you're doing everything on your own, and there's not really anyone there to help you.
Exactly, we're basically doing everything ourselves.
That must be really difficult, especially given your expansion. Do you feel like you're spending too much time at the office?
Absolutely. Every day is about a 12-hour workday. Plus, there's always phone calls and emails at nights and on the weekends. So I feel like I'm pushing my family to the side.
I know time with family is really important. One of the major things Gartner specializes in, though, is offering professional guidance and support, unbiased advice with thousands of proven experts and analysts. Do you think having a support team like us behind you will help ease some of that stress and take a little bit of the pressure off of you?
Definitely, that's great, actually.
I know making the right buying decision is important, but it sounds like you're definitely interested in a product like ours. Is that right?
Yeah, you're right. We definitely need a support system like this for a while now.
Good. We would love to be able to help you. Are there other people that are involved in buying decisions, or is that all on you?
I'll be the only one that makes I'll be the one to get their approval, but ultimately me who makes the final decision.
Okay, great. I'm glad I'm talking to the right person. So I want to know a little bit more about how you operate at Bluebell. You mentioned earlier that you're struggling with all of the needed research. How do you handle the massive amounts of research that are necessary for a company of this size?
Well, it definitely isn't easy. We usually end up doing it all on our own, and oftentimes it's me doing the work because we're spread so thin.
That sounds like it would be really challenging. I find it to be overwhelming.
Absolutely, it's gotten to be more and more stressful recently. It's a fairly demanding job to begin with, but when you add things in like this, it makes it even more difficult.
The more stress is the last thing you need, especially with a job like this. Would it make things easier if you had someone else doing that research for you?
major benefit.
Gartner could be very beneficial when it comes to available resources. If you were to join us, you would have access to our expansive database of research and resources. And not only that, but we have thousands of employees dedicated to giving our clients personalized service who are willing to do any potential research for you.
I think that would help us out a lot.
I think so too. You mentioned earlier that you do not have anyone to offer you any guidance when you may need it, correct?
That's true. It's been difficult to find some advice and support.
Do you think this is having an impact on your business, making things more difficult and making things even more overwhelming?
It's very difficult trying to handle everything on your own, and definitely brings a negative impact on the business along with it.
Well, another thing that Gartner can offer you is that guidance and support. Our team of over 13,000 employees specializes in offering objective guidance based on all of your individual challenges and priorities. We also offer professional development and training for your employees and team members. This just gives you more time to focus on the day-to-day business and more time to focus on the other important aspects of your job.
That sounds like it could help us out a lot.
Well, our goal is to take the stress off of you and let our team do the hard work for you. If you have a few more minutes, I'd love to further discuss how Gartner can be an important asset in your business.
Yes, I'm definitely interested in hearing more about what you have to offer.
Okay, good. So far we've discussed multiple issues you're having right now, and I believe we can help you solve all of them. You say that you're having trouble balancing all the different duties associated with the job, right? Especially given your rapid expansion.
Yes, it's definitely been a problem.
Well, you said that you do not have a support system behind you to help you build a business and increasing productivity and profits, correct?
Yes, that is true as well.
Okay, first of all, let me tell you about the extensive resources you would have at your disposal if you decide to work with us. So Gartner is a worldwide service with clients in over 100 countries around the world. The reason we're able to have such a wide reach is because of what we offer. If you were to join us here at Gartner, you would have access to over 135,000 documents in our research portal on over 1,400 topics. Do you believe this could be an asset to Bluebell and help you with what you're trying to accomplish here?
Yeah, definitely. All those routed resources would be a major help to our company.
Well, we pride ourselves on our ability to help so many clients from all around the world, and our wealth of resources is what helps us do it. We want to be able to put those resources to work for you and help you grow your business.
Yeah, that sounds great. We can definitely use all this help we can get at this point.
Our ultimate goal is to do whatever we can to help you succeed. Another thing we discussed earlier was the guidance and advice we offer. If you were to work with us, you would have access to one of our executive partners, someone who has been in your shoes before as a former CIO, and someone that knows the ins and outs of the job. Your executive partner can offer you the objective support based on your individual needs and goals. So not only do you have your own executive partner, but you also have access to our thousands of other analysts and experts. You would no longer have to worry about questions going unanswered, budgeting and contract issues, lack of development and training. Do you think having the support system behind you would help strengthen your business?
Yeah, definitely steps, but obviously cost is a concern. What about the pricing for Gartner?
That's a great question. There are different pricing levels, which include various levels of benefits and services. If you want access to everything we've discussed so far today, like the research portal and the executive partner, it'd be $50,000 annually for a 3-year term.
Oh, wow, that's definitely a little more than I was expecting. Unfortunately, I just don't think I'd be able to fit this into our budget.
I definitely understand where you're coming from. Is there anything that's holding you back other than the price?
Resources and tool we have access to, as well as support team, would be really beneficial to us.
That is what makes the value outweigh the cost. It may seem like a lot of money up front, and I completely understand that, but you're getting value that you cannot get from anywhere else. You have to look at it as a long-term investment because of how much time and money Gartner can save you for the coming years down the road. Do you see how valuable our product can be, not just immediately, but in the future too, and also reduce your workload and the stress on you in the business?
Yes, you're right. I think all the benefits you offer are really important.
Okay, good. It's my job to prove to you how we can save you time and money along with helping your company expand. Are you ready to get started on working with us?
Everything I've heard so far sounds good, and I do see the value long term. But because it's such a large amount of money to be spending, I'm concerned about how the personalized support works. Right, but oftentimes companies claim they'll be available and they'll have all this resources, but it's never as good as it. How can we be sure that we're getting what we pay for?
We haven't done a good enough job explaining our services to you. Are you mainly worried about how well we can support you and how extensive our support system will be to your business?
I just want to ensure that we see the personal insight and guidance that to make the cost of Gartner worth it.
Well, I'm glad you're expressing these concerns with me, and I would love to further explain how I can personally help you and your company, Bluebell. I know this can be a serious concern for anyone making a significant investment, so I definitely understand your point of view. Many companies claim that they're always going to be there for you, but you end up sitting on hold, spending hours working to get answers. You have emails that are never returned, and it's a cycle that just ends up being endless. But because we understand that frustration and know how annoying it can be, our biggest priority is making sure our customers are never faced with that issue. Gartner is working with companies in over 100 different countries because our clients know they can count on us to provide the personalized support they deserve and what they pay for. Now, that support is offered 24 hours a day, 365 days a year by our, by our thousands of analysts and experts. And of course, your executive partner is always there to help you in any way necessary. We take pride in our guaranteed support as well as the tremendous amounts of research we offer at our clients' disposal.
Both of the things are really important to us. It sounds like we really helpful working with Gartner. This definitely makes our decision process easier.
So are you ready to get started and start saving yourself time and money?
I think so, but this seems like a significant amount of money. Are there any less expensive options available?
I definitely know how intimidating a price like this can seem in the beginning. But like I did mention earlier, this is a long-term investment. And with any type of product, there are usually three main deciding factors on whether or not a purchase should be made. And that's quality, service, and price, which are all very important. But no product can have all three. Gartner does offer options without the executive partner and options that don't include access to our research portal. But we want to be able to offer you that exceptional customer service, the team of experts and professionals there to guide you and help you, and the massive amounts of research all at your fingertips. Are you willing to sacrifice quality and service that is not offered anywhere else?
That's definitely a good point. In the long run, I think the quality and the service aspects will be more important.
We're here to offer you the greatest value for your very important investment, not just right now, but for years to come. So how about we get started with saving you that money now?
Yeah, let's get started.